Hello, and welcome to the story of one of the most famous serial killers of all time, Jack the Ripper. He operated in the year 1888 and murdered 5 prostitutes in Whitechapel. These 5 prostitutes are named the Canonical Five. In this video, we'll be showing you a short presentation of the murders of Jack the Ripper, the From Hell letter, and some theories of who he was. The identity of Jack the Ripper has never been discovered by anyone. The names of his victims were Mary Ann Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, and Mary Kelly.
Here you see the killing of the first victim, Mary Ann Nichols. She was murdered on August 31st, 1888 between 2:30 and 3:40 a.m. in a back street in Whitechapel. Her throat was slit by a 20-centimeter knife and she had multiple stabbing wounds in the stomach. Here you see him running away from the police effortless.
He's now on his way to kill the second victim, Annie Chapman. She was murdered on September the 8th, 1888. Her whole stomach was cut open and Jack the Ripper removed her uterus.
On September the 30th, Jack the Ripper took the lives of 2 prostitutes, Elizabeth Stride and Katharina Eddowes. Elizabeth's throat was slit. She was the least mutilated victim of the 5. Katharina, on the other hand, was the most gruesome of all. Her womb was missing, and so was her left kidney. The media became obsessed with Jack the Ripper, as these murders were so weird and never seen before. The police would give a reward to the one who would find Jack the Ripper. And in no time, whole Whitechapel was on the streets looking for the murderer, Jack the Ripper.
The police went crazy. The last victim of Jack the Ripper was Mary Kelly. She was also named Ginger because of her red hair. She was murdered on November the 9th, 1888 at her house. Her murder was after Catherine the most gruesome. Her whole stomach was gone and her heart was also missing.
On October 16, 1888, a man named George Lusk received a box. He was the head of the Whitechapel Vigilance Committee who helped the police. The box contained half a human kidney and a letter, but it was actually a prank by a medical student. From hell, Mr. Lusk, so I sent you half the kidney I took from one woman, preserved it for you. The other piece I fried and ate it. Was very nice. I may send you the bloody knife that took it out of, only wait a while longer. Catch me when you can, Mr. Lusk. People believed that Jack the Ripper could have been a doctor because the murderer was very good with knives, cutting people open, and could write and read.
People believed that he also could have been a barber.
There's also a theory that it was actually a woman, called Jill the Ripper. If this is true, then it makes sense that no one could find her, and the murderer could walk right through the police. They were looking for a man, while they should have been looking for a woman. We both think that Joseph Barnett was Jack the Ripper, because he had a motive and total access. But of course, we don't completely know. But what we do know is that we both hope that this case will never be solved, and it will be a mystery forever.